Let's clear something up. If you've ever wondered what happens to a field after the harvesters roll away, you're not alone. After harvesting, you're not left with a neat field, just a mess called stubble. It's the aftermath of all that hard work, and it's not pretty. It's the tough, spiky remains of your crop, useless for selling or eating. These stalks are dry, brittle, and seem to serve no purpose at first glance. Imagine a field of bristly leftovers, like a bad haircut you can't ignore. It's everywhere you look, sticking out of the ground in every direction. You can't just leave it. It's in the way of planting your next crop. Stubble blocks your equipment and slows down every step of the process. Stubble is a stubborn barrier between you and your next paycheck. It's a physical and mental obstacle for every farmer. Once the grain is stored, the real work starts, cleaning up this mess. The job isn't done just because the harvest is over. This isn't the glamorous side of farming. It's the gritty, thankless part. It's exhausting, dusty, and often overlooked by those outside agriculture. Stubble tangles everything, making planting nearly impossible. It can even damage expensive machinery if not handled properly. Seeds get caught, can't reach the soil, and won't grow. The next season's success depends on clearing this stubborn layer. So, every last bit of stubble has to go. Farmers use all kinds of methods, from burning to plowing, just to get a clean slate. It's the first and most annoying hurdle before you can plant again. No matter how advanced farming gets, this step never seems to get easier. Farmers have battled this problem for centuries. Generations have faced the same stubborn stalks, year after year. And even now, we're still arguing about the best way to deal with it. There's no perfect solution, just a lot of trial and error. The stubble problem is as old as farming itself. It's a challenge that connects today's farmers with those from thousands of years ago. And it's not going away anytime soon. Stubble remains a stubborn reminder that farming is never as simple as it looks. Why the rush? Why does every second seem to matter so much out here? Because in farming, your real bosses are the weather and the calendar. They don't wait, and they don't care about your plans. There's a tiny window between harvest and planting. Sometimes just days, sometimes even less if the weather turns. Miss it, and your whole year is ruined. One misstep, and months of hard work can vanish overnight. The soil must be just right, the temperature perfect. You're always testing, always waiting for that exact moment. Plant too early, frost kills your crop. The risk is always there, lurking in the cold. Too late, and it won't mature. The window slams shut before you know it. The moment harvest ends, the clock starts ticking, loudly. Every sunset feels like a warning. Every hour spent clearing stubble is an hour lost for planting. The pressure never lets up. It's a relentless race against time, with your livelihood on the line. Every decision counts. Imagine finishing a huge project, only to be handed another, even bigger one, due immediately. There's no time to celebrate, no breaks, no holidays, just pressure. The work never truly stops, not even for a day. Stubble becomes your enemy, slowing you down. It's a constant obstacle, always in your way. Every delay brings you closer to failure. The weather can turn on you in an instant. The stress is real, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Your family, your future, your land, they're all on the line. You're always watching the sky, cursing the stubble. Every cloud, every gust of wind matters. It's a nerve-wracking battle year after year. The cycle never ends, and neither does the anxiety. Your entire future depends on beating the clock. In farming, time is both your greatest enemy and your only hope. So, you're staring at acres of stubborn stubble and the clock is ticking. What's the fastest fix? Fire. Light one end, and in hours, the field is cleared, just ash left. Fire kills weeds, pests, and diseases, giving you a clean slate. It's like hitting reset on your field. And it's cheap. A box of matches costs next to nothing. Compare that to days of expensive machinery and fuel. For farmers on tight margins, burning is the difference between profit and loss. No complicated equipment, no breakdowns, just light and go. With some care, it's straightforward and fast. The field is ready for planting in record time. For the farmer, it feels like a hard-won victory. Messy, smoky, but a victory nonetheless. But here's the catch. Burning stubble creates a massive pollution problem. The smoke doesn't just disappear. It spreads for miles, blanketing cities in smog. When thousands burn at once, it's an environmental disaster. The air fills with soot and toxic gases, turning skies brown and making eyes sting. In places like northern India, it's a yearly crisis visible from space. All that carbon goes straight back into the atmosphere, fueling climate change. The ash settles everywhere, making everything dirty. Fires also kill the good stuff in soil: worms, microbes, fungi, leaving it less fertile. Over time, burning damages the very land farmers depend on. The quick fix creates long-term problems for everyone. Burning solves one problem, but creates many more. Breathing in stubble smoke is a health disaster. The air becomes thick and heavy, making every breath feel like a struggle, especially for the vulnerable. The air fills with tiny particles that invade your lungs and bloodstream, carrying toxins deep inside your body and causing inflammation. For people with asthma or heart issues, it's a nightmare. Hospitals fill up every burning season, and doctors struggle to keep up with the surge in patients. Even healthy people cough, wheeze, and feel miserable. The burning stings your eyes and throat, making daily life uncomfortable for everyone. Villages and cities downwind can't escape. Windows stay shut. Kids can't play outside. Every breath is polluted, and the sense of isolation grows. The farmer's quick fix becomes a public health emergency, affecting not just their own family but entire communities. Long-term exposure leads to lung disease, heart attacks, and stunted growth in children. The damage can last a lifetime, impacting future generations. The cost isn't just inconvenience, it's lives shortened and health ruined. Families grieve, and communities bear the burden. The smoke drifts far beyond the farm, harming thousands. No one is truly safe from its reach. The convenience of burning comes at a terrible human cost, leaving scars on both people and the land. It's a grim truth that can't be ignored. The crisis demands urgent attention and real solutions. The price of speed is paid in public health, and the consequences linger long after the smoke has cleared. If burning is so bad, why not do something else? Alternatives exist, like plowing stubble into the soil. But plowing is slow and needs big, expensive tractors burning lots of diesel. Burning is free. Plowing is costly and time-consuming. Another idea: special machines that chop and mulch stubble, even sow seeds at the same time. Sounds great, but these machines are expensive, complicated, and need powerful tractors. More moving parts mean more breakdowns and more time fixing than farming. For small farmers, buying new equipment is often impossible. The alternatives are slow, costly, and risky. Telling farmers to switch without real support isn't helpful. It's just another impossible demand. Let's talk money, because that's what matters. A stubble chopping machine can cost £50,000. A farmer's yearly profit might be a fraction of that. Even with subsidies, the numbers rarely add up. Maintenance, fuel, and repairs eat into profits. And these machines don't work everywhere. Wet or thick stubble can clog them up. The risk? An expensive machine sitting idle while the planting window closes. Farmers know burning is bad, but alternatives are often unaffordable or unreliable. They're asked to gamble their livelihood on unproven tech. It's a rock and a hard place situation, bankruptcy, or public anger. The system traps farmers in a no-win scenario. The real problem is a lack of viable options. The farmer faces an impossible choice. Burn the stubble, fast, free, and effective, or risk missing the planting window and losing everything. He knows the smoke is harmful, but he's got a family to feed and bills to pay. No farmer wants to be the villain, but survival comes first. The choice is between his own future and everyone else's health. Banning burning without real alternatives just punishes farmers. The problem isn't bad people, it's a broken system. Farmers make rational choices from terrible options. To fix this, we need to change the options, not just blame the farmer. Real solutions require support, not just rules. Until then, the dilemma remains. The system forces farmers into impossible decisions. So that's the muddy, smoky truth about stubble burning. It's not about good or bad people. It's about tough choices in a broken system. Farmers burn because it's fast and cheap, not because they want to pollute. The consequences, air pollution, health crises, and soil damage, are real and severe. The cycle of short-term fixes leads to long-term problems for everyone. Solutions aren't simple. They require affordable alternatives and real support. Maybe stubble could become a resource, not just waste. Scientists, engineers, and governments need to step up. We all need clean air and food, so we all have a stake in solving this. Instead of blame, we need understanding and action. Until it's economically viable not to burn, the smoke will keep rising. And that's a problem for all of us.